If you are a tradesman and you have utilised Facebook lead form ads in the past, you probably came across a few very, very annoying scenarios. One of them being the lead just completely ghosts you after they have filled out the form. And what I mean by that is no matter how many times you call, text, or leave a voicemail, everything just falls on deaf ears. The other one is being they provide fake contact details and somehow still expect you to be able to give them a quote, even though you can't actually speak to them. And the other one that's probably the most frustrating for me is the people who just seem to have no recollection whatsoever in actually filling out the form. And when you ask them about it, they're like, maybe it's my friend's uncle's dog. He stepped on my phone. And apparently that must have submitted a lead form somehow. Obviously, that's not true, but it is really frustrating to be on the receiving end of that. If these frustrated you, the good news is Facebook have dropped an absolute banger of an update. And I genuinely mean this new feature is a complete game changer. So much so, we've put it into every client account and seen an uplift in lead quality on every single one massively. And that is the verified phone number. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to you about what it is, how it works, and then I will show you how you can use it in your own ad accounts. So how it works is very similar to how you log into Facebook on a new device. So when you log in, you'll put in your username, your password, and to verify that it is you, it will send you an SMS code to your phone, and then you will input that. The lead form works in the exact same way. So you'll fill in all the questions, but then before you are allowed to submit, we'll send you a code to verify that your phone number's correct. Now, it won't do this every single time. It will just do it once you've verified the phone number that's linked to your account. However, if you change the number on the form, it will ask you to do it again, and then it will continually ask you every 90 days, providing you haven't changed the number. So this means is if you input a new phone number, you will have to do it again. So what this means is for businesses that you know that you are getting a real lead, you are talking to a real customer because they've had to have a text to their phone to submit. And over the time period that we've been testing this, it's took some of our home visit booking rates from about 40 to 50% to about 65, 75%. Now, you've got to agree, that is absolutely massive, especially for trades where oftentimes a book job usually comes down to who speaks to that customer first. I read a blog a while ago and it said that 73% of customers go with the business that responds to their inquiry first. So you can see that this is an absolute game changer. It really is. It's not about having to get more leads, but it's actually squeezing more quality out of those leads. So now I'm going to show you how to utilize this in your own campaigns. So what we're going to do now is you will go to our ads manager and we'll click create. And then we want to select leads campaign because obviously we want to generate leads and we want to use instant forms. So we'll click continue and then we'll fill in our our campaign level as we usually would. So we'll put our daily budget in there. We'll put it on campaign or ad set budget, whichever you usually use. And then from here, we can go to our ad set level. So now we're in our ad set level. And the only caveat here is we need to be utilizing instant forms or instant forms in Messenger because these are what's going to have the new feature on. Everything else you'd set up as you normally would, such as your performance goal, your audiences, the locations you're targeting your ads and your placements. And then once we're finished in here, we'll then go to the ad level. Now, once we're at that ad level, this is where you're going to actually find the new feature. So you'd set up your ad as you normally would with your headline, your creative, and your ad copy, which is the text above. But we'll go down to instant forms. And now there can be two areas where this new feature can show. One of them is the require SMS verification to submit form. So if you tick that box there, you're literally done immediately, and that is all you need to do. But there is one other place it can be, which I will now show you. I don't actually have it on this account, but usually The form types will have an additional option. So it'll say more volume, higher intent, verified lead, verified phone number, and then rich creative. That's the difference. So there'll be a fourth option, which is in between higher intent and rich creative. But the good news is it works the exact same as this button does. So you won't actually have to do anything different, whether it's the form or this quality filter here. But genuinely, that right there is how to just transform your lead quality at the touch of a button. It's that simple, and I guarantee you it will make you overnight results. I'm that confident because we've used it over all our client accounts and it has just been phenomenal. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like me to cover in a future video to help your business with its marketing.